Hi, I'm Dr. Laura. Don't you want to get healthy body, mind, and spirit? Let's go! Call 1-844 for Dr. Laura. Hi everybody, I'm Laura Harris-Smith and welcome to theTHREE. You like our new set? Well, hey, it was just in time because we are trying to get a new look for you too. That's what stem cell therapy does. It's going to give you a total makeover. I mean, in a sense, it's coming in to restore and repair what your body has lost the ability to do itself. Guys, it is so miraculous. So this is part 3 of interviews that I have done with Dr. Darcy Brunk. He is a Dallas physician. I know him. I've met with him. He's a friend of mine. He is, gosh, just a wealth of knowledge, but also this is a ministry for him as a doctor. And he is really loving getting people in touch with, I help get people in touch with him. He helps people get in touch with really a whole new chance at a whole new life. And I say that because as a naturopathic doctor, you know, I kind of pride myself that when people contact me as a part of the Life Doc, I am able to help them with vitamins and supplements. I often work with their medical doctor, and by the time I get through with that client, they go back to their medical doctor and I put a big smile on his or her face because they have made the lifestyle changes that they need to. But I want you to look at this number on your screen. Call this number or go to the QR code, or you can always just go to the website address. And what I want you to do is I want you to get in touch with us, and I'm going to get you in touch with Doc Darcy's folks, and you're going to get a second chance to really think about restoring your body, you know, helping your body make it, not take it. We're talking about waking up your organs, repairing cartilage and tissues and cells and muscles, and oh my goodness, the possibilities are endless. So you can go at the place that I just showed you. I'm going to leave the QR code up a lot during this episode, but I want you to go and study the information and get in touch with us so that I can help put you in touch with Doc Darcy and his team and get you the help that you need, okay? So here it is again. Here's that slide, and you can refer to it anytime that you want during this episode, and that's just what this episode is about. Once again, more interviews, more questions being answered about stem cell therapy. Okay, here's our first question, and it is very simply, are all stem cell therapies the same? Guys, there's a lot of them out there. I'm starting to see counterfeits pop up, different versions of them, and I asked Doc Darcy to kind of parse through that for us, so listen to his answer. We're asking Dr. Darcy Brunk questions about stem cell therapy. And it just begs the question, this is an obvious one, are all stem cell therapies the same? Because you're already seeing, if you're watching television at all, you're already seeing products pop up, even little $50 drops, bottles of drops that say, you know, it's a plant-based stem cell, and this will help activate your stem cells. Doctor, help us weed through all of that to where we don't waste money.
You know, what I'm going to say to start is the worst regenerative product is still better than the best medication. And what I mean by that, Doc, is that anytime you invest in increase, it's better than managing decrease. Mm-hmm. Now, let's break this down because you have these patches, you have shampoos, you've got, and you got to discern. And it's like, well, these are plant stem cells, and, you know, this is stem cells, the patch thing. I talk with those doctors, and I'm not against them, and I'll explain how they work, but they are not stem cells.
They're not human
stem cells.
Right.
They are not. Right? They are not stem cells. And if it's plant stem cells and it's in a product and it's not cryopreserved, it's the leftover of plant stem cells. They're not alive. They're not viable messaging. There's no delivery system. It's just the growth factors. Now, How many out there use essential oils? Quite a few. So how do essential oils work, right? So the frequency of the plant
Yep.
matches the frequency of the cell that you're trying to activate, right? And the skin is an amplifier, and it's the matrix and the meridians that God breathed wisdom that, they showed all the way back into China. So that's the same premise behind some of this stuff. Those patches are programmed frequencies. I prefer natural frequencies over programmed ones, right?
Yeah,
But here's the thing. They activate your body. They are not stem cells. You
exactly.
can activate your own stem cells, but if your stem cells aren't that active to begin with, what are we really getting out of this? And the
Mhm.
answer is not a lot. And
Mhm.
like I said, if it's giving you relief, whatever you do gives you relief and it's natural, we're for it. It's just, it may not be giving you the healing that you're looking for.
And it may
And
not be
so,
giving you long term for, and if I could just make an analogy
please,
out of this so that people understand, it's like if you have very, very dry and calloused skin and you put a lotion on it, any lotion, it's going to feel soft for a while, but is it going to penetrate the dermis? Is it going to have any lasting effects? And really, that gets into the quality of the oil and just the way the epidermis works. Very little will penetrate it. You have to work from the inside out to actually cure any problem in your body's largest organ, the skin. So I like what you're saying. I just wanted to give them an example of
yes.
why not all stem cell therapies are the same.
Well, and so, these are the lower cost things.
Hmm.
And you may gravitate towards those simply because they're lower cost.
Sure.
But in the end, especially because most of those companies, you end up on this auto ship thing that you didn't know you signed up for, right? And
Right.
suddenly you got a closet full of this stuff and it didn't really help you. So again, not against it, but it's an adjunct to help you manage symptoms.
Right.
Now, even in the stem cell world, not all labs are the same. Remember, the worst lab is still better than medication. My therapy, and that's something we can do in the end, is my own testimony, was from what turned out to be the worst lab in the country. And I got angry when I went back and tested it, and then God spoke to me and said, "But it worked. So what are you mad at?" Right? And so remember, yes, efficacy is a thing and potency is a thing, but in the end, we just did it work. That's the litmus test is did it work? Right? So now most people use the source called Wharton's jelly. It's the jelly within the cord. The life of the flesh is in the
Blood.
blood. It
Mhm.
didn't say the life of the flesh is in the jelly. It said it's in the blood. So God showed us that, and that's why we started cord blood. And then my scientist looked at me and he said, "But I can give you that, and I can add everything else too."
Mhm.
But here's what's interesting: those who do Wharton's jelly only, my scientist went and took all that messaging and he added it as well. Then he took from every portion so that we could have the neuronal, the what's called VSELs, every different type of stem cell. He added that in. That's why we say it's beyond stem cells, and we're the only whole body regenerative product. All the other companies, I won't say that because I don't know all of them. Most of them that I've researched, they use low dosages and low viabilities, yet it
Mm,
still works because
they
the
still
worst
work.
lab worked for me.
Mhm.
We simply came in and our product is over 10 times more potent. We do over 4 times the serologic testing. Our lab is 2 grades higher than anyone else's lab. And we've never increased our price. Why? Because this is what God gave us to help people. It's not ours. So how could we possibly increase the price on something we were given to steward?
Mhm.
Think we want to get this out. So a standard therapy, because this is the next question. Like, okay, doc, what's it cost?
Mhm.
We have differencing in dosage and frequency, but a standard therapy is about $6,800, 65, $6,800. Most people start with 2 to 4 cc's. So 4 cc's is simply twice that. Now, before you go, oh my goodness, I can tell you your copay for surgery is more than that. I can tell you probably paid more in your premiums if you're not on Medicare, right? And then I also will tell you, if you are on Medicare and everything is paid for, what are the costs of continuing to do what you're doing? What are the side effects of the medications? And what is the price of managing decline? And I can tell you the price. Time. Time. Why? Because God has a certain amount of time. Scripture says, Jesus said this, the thief comes to steal, kill, and destroy. If steal is the first word, it means he's a thief, right? Because he owns nothing. So if he has anything and he owns nothing, it means he stole it. So the second word is kill. What is he killing? Your health, spiritual, physical, mental, and financial health.
Right.
And so if you're saved, if you know Jesus, he can't destroy you. So why would Jesus say destroy? And this is the cost still. I'm getting at the cost. Because if he can short circuit your life with disease, decrease, decline, destruction, darkness, and noise, and that's what all disease is because God is light.
Yeah.
Right? Then he short circuits your legacy, which is what you were created to do, which is the portion of the scripture in Acts 17:28, have your being. So I ask you, what are the costs of not having enough time to accomplish what God created you to do? And what are the costs of managing the decline and the side effects of medicine? Dr. Laura Harris Smith, you know better than any what the cost of those medications are to people. And so that's why I love the process of coming together, because I can take with our product and awaken it and turn that clock back to a regenerative power and authority of 20 or 30 years earlier and awaken your body. You can come in and remove the blockades and then give the raw materials and the energy and the messaging and the spiritual components, and we all can come together. And with what? Long life, you will be satisfied. I will raise you up with wings like eagles so you can run and not be weary, walk and not faint. So it's Jesus in John 10:10 that said that, because he said, I come to give life and life abundantly. So the cost is what? Time. So that's what I've got to say. How does this work? Are all of them the same? We are a Christian company.
Yeah.
We sow seeds into ministry. So the seed for your harvest of healing has already been sown. If you don't believe healing is spiritual, it's okay to be wrong.
Well, there is nobody who can argue that this is a ministry for you, and you make that quite clear with every answer that you give, every story that you tell, and we are so appreciative for it. Awesome. His answers they just fill me with such peace, and you can tell that he has the heart and the knowledge to help take you to a whole new level in your health. Okay, when we come back from the break, we're going to be talking about the risks. Are there any risks to stem cell therapy? Be right back. Hi, I'm Dr. Laura Harris Smith, author of the 30-Day Faith Detox, the Healthy Living Handbook, Get Well Soon, Give It to God and Go to Bed, and many more. As a Christian naturopathic doctor, I am deeply committed to helping people understand the interconnectedness between their physical, emotional, and spiritual health. Chronic illnesses can often be traced back to life seasons of deep emotional upset. We can't fool our bodies, they store trauma, and strife produces sicknesses. Well, that's the bad news, but the good news is that with positive changes in your body, mind, and spirit, you can take control of your life. And my online telehealth consultations can help. Through video conferencing, you stay home while we create a safe environment where you feel heard and get motivated to make lasting changes to your life. The other good news is that since we are a nonprofit set up for educational and ministerial purposes, the consultations are tax deductible, and the consultation fees are up to you. We operate by donation only, and each service comes listed with a recommended donation. You can then choose payment options that are best for you. I also have a weekly television show called theTHREE that focuses on your body, mind, and spirit health. And I'm the creator of multiple health products, books, even patented essential oil blends to help with insomnia, migraine, depression, and much more. Find them right within our app, The Life Doc, by scanning the QR code on your screen, or at my website, thelifedoc.org. I have helped so many lead vibrant lives, and even to come off of prescription medications for chronic illnesses under the supervision of their medical doctors. I won't seek to replace your medical doctor, but will put a big smile on his or her face when you show up the next time as a healthier version of yourself. My integrative approach to wellness encompasses natural modalities that focus on treating root causes rather than just symptoms. Whether you need help with chronic pain, emotional challenges, or just want overall wellness or spiritual insight, our naturopathic care telehealth sessions are for you. You'll be getting my expertise, my education, and my enthusiasm. It has never been easier to get healthy and stay healthy, and I have dedicated myself to helping you get there. Reach me in one of three ways. Go to my website, thelifedoc.org, scan the QR code on your screen and download my app, The Life Doc, to your smartphone, or call 1-844-4-Dr. That's 1-844-473-5287. Go right now and schedule your free 10-minute discovery Zoom call with me. I'm Dr. Laura Harris-Smith, the Life Doc, asking you to reach out today and take back your life, body, mind, and spirit. Thanks. Hey guys, welcome back from the break. I'm Dr. Laura. We are now going to find out about the risks of stem cell therapy and the costs. I asked Dr. Darcy about both of these. Listen to his answer. Now here's the question. Are there any side effects at all to this? Are there any risks that you can tell us about, doctor? And the biggest question that we have to ask is, what does it cost? What are we looking at?
So what's interesting is yes, we have side effects.
Okay.
Sometimes when you come in for your knee, your heart gets better too. Sometimes your eyes get better. Sometimes you come in for a gut issue, your blood pressure comes down. Sometimes you come in and it's for a brain issue and your back starts to feel better. Sometimes I had a golfer, you come for your shoulder and then you go to the doctor and he says, what did you do? Your pacemaker, your heart is healed by 70%.
Or your skin looks better.
Yeah, your skin looks better. I had that say a guy today, he goes, you look younger. I'm like, thanks. What do you want? No, I'm kidding. So that's the risks are the side effects are benefits. Who said side effects have to be bad? Who made that rule, right? Forget not thy benefits. So there are no risks. There is no blood typing. We've made it completely clean. We've removed the few things that we had to manage, small histamine reactions. There is none of that. There is no genetic crossover. That would be cell fusion. That doesn't happen. Think these are the precursor cells. Your body, they go in and they're the instruments and your body is the conductor. And when the conductor steps up to the stage and he racks the top, everyone goes whoop, and they go into unison and they create a symphony. What is a symphony? It's everything working together. It's a frequency that makes music. What is sickness and disease? Noise, chaos. A symphony is the body acting all together the way God created it to. So, what does this happen for you and what are the costs? Dosage and frequency are depending on severity.
Okay.
Chronicity. So how bad is it? Chronicity means how long have you had it? What is it? Cellular degeneration, wherever it is. And then finally, expectation of outcome. How fast do you need to or want to have it respond? And so what we have found that 2 to 4 cc's is a starting dose. Our dosage is $6,800 per 2 cc dose. If you do 4 cc's, it's just twice that. If you do 6, it's 3 times. If you do 8, it's more. So let me break this down.
Okay.
So if you have a very serious situation going on and we need results now, like the case I referenced where he's facing surgery and we need his heart to respond like that. 4 cc's to get aggressive is what we want to do. Someone who just suffered a stroke and they got a lot of damage. 4 cc's is what we want to do. The limiting factor to that, I just get to be direct, is what? finances. Your financial means, it does affect sometimes what you are able to do. Now, this is where I tell you the costs and things and say, think you're investing. Notice I didn't say spending, you're investing into
Oh, yeah.
increase, right? So you can start with 2 cc's. We have an 80 to 85% success with 2 cc's. 4 cc's goes up to 96%. Now we have what I call Hail Mary doses. What does that mean? You're in trouble. If we could turn the clock back 20 years, what would that be worth? Think one round is like a tank of gas, and everyone is driving different types of cars, and everyone has different roads of recovery, different lengths. And so, depending on how good your car is, dictates how far down the road you get, and how far down the road you are dictates how many rounds it might take, with the exception of one thing that we never forget: God's miraculous and immediate intervention.
Amen. Fantastic. Okay, when we come back from the break, we're going to have a little bit of testimony, some testimonies about this therapy and how it has worked. Don't go anywhere. Stay close. It's time for a better you. If you're looking to trim down, lose weight, find your hip bones and cheekbones again, and regain your youthful energy, your search is over. Order our Better You package and you get a container of my naturally sweet go-go greens and berries powder with 22 fruits and vegetables, a bottle of my patented Happy Brain Essential Oil whose citrus oils suppress appetite and support weight loss, and a copy of one of 3 books: my Healthy Living Handbook, which is my overall guide to healthier living; Get Well Soon, my most comprehensive book containing medical prayers for every major illness; or the 30-Day Faith Detox, a full body detox for all 15 body systems, with reports of losing as much as 50 pounds. And at this special package price, marked down by almost 15%, the book you choose is actually free. It's the only kit you need to help meet your new health goals. Apply the appetite-suppressing oil, drink the yummy daily greens, and grab the health book of your choice. Get ready for a brand new you. Go to lauraharrissmith.com today. Hi, Dr. Laura here, and I know you're wanting help with your weight loss goals. Something that doesn't involve dangerous injections that come with long-term health problems or expensive weight loss drops that are $500 a bottle. I hear you out there. Introducing my new theTHREE, all-powerful, all-natural weight loss line. It addresses the 4 main needs you have to be able to lose weight: suppress appetite, burn fat, control blood sugar, and to help you get your body into a state of ketosis for faster weight loss. Check out the whole theTHREE line today at lauraharrissmith.com. Hey guys, welcome back from the break. I'm Dr. Laura, and we are on segment 3 of episode 3. We have devoted so much time to this. It's an important topic, and you guys are loving it. We are talking about stem cells. So in this last segment on this episode, I want to just get into a little bit of the testimony of what it is like to use stem cell therapy. So listen to Dr. Darcy himself. This is a phenomenal story. Cells. Regenerative care to your genes. Gene, okay? We are talking about that today, and wow, you have answered so many questions. But what I want to hear right now is your testimony and any others that you want to throw in there, because there have been so many success stories. But we know that out of 2 or 3 mouths giving witness, amazing things happen, and I want to hear those stories right now. Start with yourself.
Mine is quite interesting because, as you know, a doctorate of chiropractic for 10 years. And then God brought me into the field of electrical medicine, where I really learned about the function of the body, how it works electrically and the frequencies and everything. And it was at the tail end of that 10 years that I was traveling in California visiting my sister, and we got hit in a car accident from behind at 70 miles an hour. Just envision on the 405, traffic stops, and we stop, and the person behind us doesn't. It's almost like they knew I was from Texas or something. Right? Anyway, I got hit at 70 miles an hour. It herniated 3 discs in my neck, 3 in my back, immediate liquid fire down my hand. I knew immediately herniations, nerve problems. I did a year's worth of chiropractic, electrical medicine, massage therapy. What else did I do? Acupuncture. I did low-level pain management things, anything to get and be well. And I got about 30 or 40% better. Now, as a doctor of chiropractic for over 30 years, I can tell you disc herniations do not repair from that. We can make it where you can be sustainable, but you lose that height and you are accelerated to degenerate. And I would look at everyone, doc, and I'd say, I can help you. However, eventually this is going to come back and be a problem unless we can get your body just to fuse it all on its own.
Sure.
And so I knew I was in trouble. And then I knew some of the scientists that I was working with in the electrical medicine world were working in the stem cell world initially. And so I was like, I need to get stem cells. But I thought I had to leave the country, which is what a lot of people think, is that it's illegal here. It's not illegal. It's not allowed to treat disease because that would be making a claim.
Right.
But it's definitely not illegal. So I flew with my now business partner to one of the first doctors, and I received what we now call the matrix. And within 2 months, the numbness and tingling was gone in my hands. Within 3 months, I was working with a patient, showing them stretches because I was still active in practice in the back. And I felt a shift in my back as I believe the nucleus, the center of the disc, regenerated to the point where it recentered and all my pain went away.
There's nothing else it could have been.
I mean, I'm the guy that said this won't happen, and it happened to me. I don't ever call myself an expert, but I'm telling you, I have the experience to know that accidents like that, you don't recover completely from ever until now. And so much like you've got all the things in the background, all the education that God has put you through to bring you to a time such as this to do what? Teach your patients, transform lives, and help them to live an abundant life. So I knew that once this worked for me, I needed to tell everyone I know, everywhere I go, that there's hope for healing.
All right, I'm Dr. Laura. I hope you have enjoyed today's episode of The Three. I believe we have enough information left over to do a 4th episode on this. We have absolutely, if you can't tell by now, when I sat down with Dr. Darcy, I scoured every topic. I had questions for him. He had some that were frequently asked, and we just decided let's cover everything and make it available to people, make it really simple. So call the number on your screen, go to the website on your screen, do the QR code, whatever you have to do, get in touch with me, and I will help get you in touch with Dr. Darcy's folks. And this is also a place that QR code is going to take you to a site where you can just get all the information you need, no pressure, make the decision that you need to, but information is power, right? So thank you for joining us on this special edition of The Three, and come back. It is Stem Cell Month, evidently, because we're going to have another great episode next month. Take care. Bye-bye for now.